A young lady that likes to use Vaseline as a snack. An Indian family who lost their life trying to get into the US. Could Jay-Z now be in hot water himself? And half human, half dragon, non-binary? This and more on this week's X and X. Welcome back, it's your boy Jay, back to X and X, where I take 10 minutes to catch you up on what you might have missed. Us X's are busy. You don't have time to see all of this craziness on the internet, but your boy got you. Let's get started with this one.
When I tell y'all, and the thing about it, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like grease. It's the weirdest thing, y'all. When I tell y'all it's so good.
Come on, are you seriously eating Vaseline? That cannot be healthy for you. Matter of fact, I know it's not healthy for you. There are so many things in the world that we could eat. I mean, if you're gonna go out on a non-healthy tip, go get a burger, go get some KFC, go get some fries. If you're here in DC, get you 6 wings and mumble sauce. You know, wings fried hard, but whatever fried hard is, I never. But to be eating Vaseline? No. What would you do? What would you do if you was dating somebody and you walked in and they got a spoon and semi-frozen Vaseline just going to town? That's not healthy. That's old girl needs to talk to somebody. That's not healthy right there.
Federal judges unanimously upholding a law that could ban TikTok in the U.S., citing national security concerns. The 3-judge panel saying TikTok and its Chinese-owned parent company ByteDance have a demonstrated history of manipulating the content on their platforms, including at the direction of China, adding TikTok never squarely denies that it has ever manipulated content.
The TikTok ban is coming.
This decision, enforcing legislation that requires ByteDance to sell TikTok to an American owner by January 19th or face that ban, ricocheting across the app that 170 million Americans use.
Money, means of income, our small businesses are going to be affected by this.
The judges unmoved, writing TikTok's millions of users will need to find alternative media of communication. But TikTok vowing to fight, arguing the ban was based on inaccurate information and pinning hopes of a reversal on the Supreme Court taking up the case.
What is it the government does not like about TikTok? I mean, I think I know, but I'm gonna stay out of that one. But I want you to ask yourself, why is the government coming so hard at TikTok? Thing is, I think TikTok is too big to fail. I think TikTok is too big to cancel. I don't think the government's gonna really do it. I think the people will rise up. Out of all the causes in the world we could choose to rise up on, I think TikTok will be the hill Americans die on.
They tried to cross this field for a new life in the U.S. and froze to death.
We believe this to be a case of human smuggling. Jagdish Kumar Patel, a 39-year-old male. Vishaliban Patel, a 37-year-old female. Vihangji Patel, an 11-year-old female. And Dharmik Patel, a 3-year-old male.
The family comes from Dingucha, India, where smuggling operations are known to advertise a better life in the U.S. On January 12th, they arrived at Toronto's Pearson Airport. Somehow, by January 18th, they went from Toronto to Manitoba, an hour south of Winnipeg, east of Emerson, where their bodies were found the next morning. Police can't confirm how they got there.
I definitely understand trying to escape to a better life. As a father, as a husband, I can't really judge this man. At the same time, I wonder, I don't know if I would have risked my family's life trying to go that route, crossing through those temperatures like that, especially when I have 2 young ones. If it's just me, I could take that on by myself and what happens, happens. But to put my wife and children, to subject them, I mean, think that what was going on in their part of India must have been so bad that he risked everything for it. And unfortunately, they lost everything. My condolences to their family and friends.
We'll call it the exodus from X. It seems the results of the U.S. election could be pushing more people off the social media platform known once as Twitter, a result of their frustration with the direction of the site since Elon Musk took over. I'm joined now by Carmi Levy. He's a tech analyst. Carmi, good morning to you. Let's start with Bluesky. What is it?
It's essentially a clone of what Twitter used to be when it first launched a few years back. It looked almost exactly like Twitter, just with a different logo. And that's by design. It was founded by Jack Dorsey, who was the original creator of Twitter. And he wanted to create something that was different than Twitter, that was more open source, that was what's known as decentralized, that wasn't kind of locked into its own world, but would communicate more effectively with other platforms, would allow users the freedom to choose which services that they used. It was much more community minded and focused. And since then, of course, they've broken with Twitter as Elon Musk took over. And they were invitation only until earlier this year. But what's been happening since then is that every time X kind of has a controversy, every time Elon Musk says something that makes people uncomfortable, every time he just introduced a new block feature that is not a block feature, in fact, you block people, they can still see what you're posting, it drives another exodus of users away from X, looking for an alternative to get back to what they thought Twitter used to be. And Bluesky increasingly is that target for them. It almost seems to be a refuge of sorts for folks who are just tired of everything that they've seen on X.
Bluesky, from the guy who helped put together Twitter. I'm not mad at that. People do not like the way Elon has been running X, which is formerly Twitter, if you all don't know. And so he created his own platform at Bluesky. We're on Bluesky, so if you decide to go check it out, follow us at X-Cellence, of course. I like this. I like a fresh approach. There are different features that Bluesky is trying to implement to make them stand out from X. And I wish them all the best. I think competition is needed and very important. For every Coke, there needs to be a Pepsi.
This woman has had more than 20 surgeries to make herself look like a cat. We don't reckon she was feline good after all that work on her face.
What the hell are we doing? Are we bored? Are we bored? Mental health is important. I feel like I say that. I feel like I say that now at least one episode, at least one time every episode. Mental health is important. You're role playing as sheep and want to be a cat. Like, we are losing our minds. This is insane. Oh, Madonna, give it up, baby girl. Like, you are almost 70 years old. It's okay. It's okay to just step back and say, I'm not the material girl anymore. It's not like I'm far from like a virgin. It's okay to say that, but to be up there, nope. You're gonna mess around and throw something out on that stage. Didn't she already take a fall and had a concussion or something a while back on the stage? Madonna, if you don't sit your behind down somewhere, go get some more plastic surgery or something and just chill out, ride it out.
Jay-Z is now being accused of raping a 13-year-old girl with Sean Diddy Combs during an MTV VMA after party in the year 2000. The rapper issued a blistering statement in response and directed his comments at attorney Tony Busby, who filed the suit, saying, quote, "You've made a terrible error in judgment thinking that all celebrities are the same. I'm not from your world. I'm a young man who made it out of the project of Brooklyn. We don't play these types of games. We have very strict codes and honor. We protect children. You seem to exploit people for personal gain. I look forward to showing you just how different I am."
Oh, Jay-Z looked like he's fighting back on these allegations. 2024 has been wild. Rolling into 2025, there seems to be no stoppage of momentum of all of these things that's happening. If he gets roped into this, and there's evidence that he was involved or did anything, this is going to be a roller coaster. It already is, really. But he is definitely coming out swinging. I guess he feels like he was over here minding his business. He feels like he's innocent. And these people are coming out trying to bring him into the same circus, which is this Diddy drama. And boy, oh boy, if nothing else, we are soon to be entertained by the good or the bad going forward.
I am Tiamat Regent Medusa, and I am a genderless dragon. The body modifications that I've had so far, I have 18 horns on my head to make me look more reptilian. And whenever I need to, it will make me look more menacing. So I have had the white part, the sclera of my eyes, tattooed green. The removal of my ears, OMG. I got my Love Voldemort nose, and I love it so much. I am in the process of removing all of my teeth completely. Right now, I only have 6 teeth left in my mouth. I'm going to have them replaced with implants. My tongue.
One more time. Say it with me, children. Mental health is important. We want to become a dragon? It's not enough if you like dragons, dress up as a dragon. You really want to physically change your body. You want to mutilate yourself to become a dragon. Split your tongue, add horns. I'm at a loss. I'm really at a loss. And for me, that's very hard. I'm at a loss of words because I don't understand that. I don't understand mutilating yourself. And then you don't like the attention you get on the street sometimes, or people coming up to you and saying, but you had to understand that that was going to be a part of this package. You had to understand that. You wanted the attention, you got it. Because I read something where it went on and they have to try to protect the dragon. I don't think I can say him. But they have to try to protect the dragon, and people try to beat the dragon up and things like you. Did you ever think about that? Did you think about that in the slightest? Not to say it's right. It's not right. Everybody should keep their hands to themselves. People have the right to be a dragon if they want to be. But what I'm saying is there's a certain amount of this you had to expect was going to happen when you decided to make a super drastic change to yourself. And people, I just want you to be safe and be careful out there, because this is a lot. That's it. This week, X and X, bringing you some of the craziness around the internet that I find interesting, if not amusing. I understand that we're dealing with the economy, we're dealing with the housing crisis, but we cannot go off the rails, people. Like, I feel like in some of these stories, we're going off the rails. And that's important for us to band together and keep ourselves sane and on track. We cannot start losing it now. We didn't come this far to lose it now. But y'all know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check out the store. We got a lot of good things in the store. I'll show you with the link right after this. I appreciate y'all supporting your boy. Road to 500. We're definitely going to continue. And look, y'all know what? Love you. Love somebody else. And I'll see y'all soon.